Okay, I think it's about time to head out. So,
You see a lot of what this place has to offer. So
yeah, it was nice to come in, get a view of it. We had lunch here. I mean, that was kind of a nice experience. They're super friendly in there. We went to the shop, got a couple pins. Can't remember if we said that already, but I think we did.
I'll show it to you in the car.
The grave site, very cool. Just all around, very neat things. And then the Birdcage Theater. That's probably my favorite thing. I think that was like very cool. So I think now we're just gonna head back to the car and we're gonna head out.
Yep, we're heading back into Tucson.
Yeah, so what we are planning on doing now is we are gonna go to the Saguaro National Park. I think it's the East National Park. There's an east and a west.
Okay.
And there is a trail there, which we looked up and found out it's not super difficult. A little bit over a mile long and should offer some good views.
It's a loop.
It is a loop, which is good.
It's not going to be a mile there and then a mile back.
Yeah, it's a mile loop.
So that's something that we figured out, that a lot of these trails are marked as, they're just, when they say, you know, like a mile or 2 miles, it's just from the beginning to the end, and not, they don't like to include the, oh, by the way, you have to get all the way back.
Exactly.
And we looked it up and it said that it's relatively easy. It's good for hikers of all experiences.
Which is what we could use right now, since we've done a week of walking.
Hardcore walking.
Lots of walking.
And climbing and...
So our car should just be right around here. This is where we parked. Shouldn't be that far. Maybe it is a little bit.
A little further.
See the mining company.
That's cool.
A lot of the people that we saw in the cemetery were from the mine.
Yep.
Some of them ended up had their fate was the mine.
Unfortunately, mining's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, it is. I see the car.
Yay.
It's up there next to Gunfighter Hall of Fame. That's right.
We're gonna have to go back and rewatch the part where we saw the car on that hike coming back.
Oh yeah.
And just hear the desperation in
Oh,
our voices.
thank you. I'll tell you what though, that does look pretty cool. That it's like you go into the mine.
That is pretty cool.
Like the underground tour. Gotta wonder how much that is, but that would be kind of a cool thing if we had more time, but we don't.
Yeah.
We got some other things to get to, we got other things to see, so that's what we're heading to. So it doesn't even look like any of this stuff out here is really open. Like the Gunfighter Museum and stuff. Yeah, it seems like there's like almost nobody here. I don't know what it's normally like, but I mean, I'd imagine with everything going on, that's probably why most of this stuff's always been empty for us. But like we said, kind of worked out in our favor.
Yeah, it does.
You know, no complaints here.
I mean, normally we kind of hate to be, you know, those people.
Yeah.
That, well, we can go because there won't be anybody there because everybody else is inside.
That's true.
But really, this trip just kind of like fell into our laps, and
yeah, it has. It's worked out really well for us. Okay, we're getting ready to get our last glimpse of Tombstone.
Yep, look at that view out there.
That is a beautiful view. Look at this view of this street. Super cool.
There it goes.
Goodbye, Tombstone. That was fun. Actually,
definitely an interesting
better than
experience.
I thought,
Yeah.
really. I enjoyed that a lot more than I even thought I would. Looks like we got 1 hour and 15 minutes to the trailhead. We're just gonna go straight there.
We already kind of packed up all of our stuff that we would need for a hike, so once we get there, we'll probably just...
Yeah, we brought some water and all that.
Sunscreen.
Yeah, sunscreen's with us. Everything's good. So we're pretty much ready to hike. Luckily, it just won't be too crazy of a hike, so
yeah.
You know, we won't be dying of thirst like we were on our Sedona day. But it should just be a pretty enjoyable hike. I'm sure it's gonna be hot out. It's not as hot, at least. Right now, the car's reading 91. So it's definitely not as hot as some other days that we've been here. Definitely
not as hot as it's been in Phoenix.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's going to be pretty cool. I mean, since we're going to the Saguaro National Park, I mean, these are going to be naturally growing saguaros that we're going to be walking through on this trailhead. So we're definitely going to be getting some photos in front of the cacti and all this stuff. Just, you know, it's cool at the Desert Botanical Garden. You know, it was great to see, but it's going to be almost even cooler to actually see like natural growing ones.
Yeah, because this is the area of Arizona where these plants like originate from, and while they have sort of spread out across the state, this is where they started. So
should be pretty cool
for a couple of cacti enthusiasts.
Yeah,
that'll be pretty neat.
I've grown to really like cacti on this trip too.
I've always really liked cacti.
I liked them a little bit, but I've enjoyed them a lot more actually seeing them.
Cacti and succulents.
So pretty cool.
Yep.
So we're going to sit back, enjoy our 1 hour and 15-minute ride, and we will see you at the park.
Let's go.
We made it.
We made it.
Saguaro National Park.
And right at the gate, we are not disappointed.
Not at all. Looks like still says we got 1.6 miles to go, so the one we're looking for must be a little bit further up ahead.
Yeah.
These are so cool. Look at the one starting to get arms.
Mm-hmm.
Must be 75 to 100 years old.
That's something we found out on some of our research. Our Googling. Apparently, saguaro cacti will grow really, really slowly for the first like 6 years of their lives, and then they'll start to grow a little bit faster. Usually they get those really, famous looking arms after 75 or in between 75 and 100 years.
Yes.
So if you see one that's got arms, it's probably at least going to be 75 years old, which makes,
He's pretty old.
Some of these are really freaking old. Okay. But yeah, they're basically like the desert versions of trees.
Yeah. So what I was looking at back there, so you do have to pay. It's $25 a vehicle. But you can pay at a self-pay station, or you can pay online. I'm pretty sure they go based off of honor system on this. So we'll just have to go to the website and pay, but I don't think there's anything to put in your windshield or anything like that. I think you just pay it online, and then they just trust that you paid. It's a national park, so you definitely want to give. You want to try to pay as much as you can. Helps them keep everything preserved and
helps. Pay for the rangers that help keep this place looking nice.
Exactly. So we'll do that when we get parked.
Mm-hmm.
And because I have to look up the website.
Yeah.
It's just I kind of remember looking that up, but I forgot today as we were doing this that we should do that online. You could pay at that ranger station back there if they're open, but I was waiting there and there was nobody there, so we're just going in and we'll pay online. This is a winding road.
Yes, it is. You can probably see us like shifting side to side.
Yeah. I'm wondering what these fuzzy, like trees with the fuzzy looking like things on them are.
I'm not sure. Maybe we'll find out.
See if we can see one.
South Trailhead.
We are going to the Freeman Homestead Trail. Apparently there were, I don't know if there still are, at least was a homestead somewhere on the trail, and it was like showing like the remains of one of the original homesteads out here. I've read that it's not there anymore, so I don't think we're gonna see anything. But really, the only reason we picked this trail is because it was a nice loop instead of being like an out and then coming back.
Yeah.
And it's not super long. It's kind of easy, so kind of right up our alley, and it still has some good views.
Yes.
So let's
for now we can enjoy this.
Get ready to get to the trailhead.
Yeah, looks like we're coming up on it.
Freeman Homestead Trail.
There we go.
This looks like it's it, and there's nobody here. Big surprise.
Shocker there.
Okay, we're gonna go online and we'll pay, and we'll come back when we start getting on the trail.
Okay.
See you soon. You're still applying sunscreen, getting ready. Well, it looks like you're about done now.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, we dropped something.
Oh no.
Like the little hand sanitizer rag that we've been using. We have tons of packs of those.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this whole mountain is just filled with cacti. It is just a ton. And then over here we got the sign that says Freeman Homestead Nature Trail. We lock the door really quickly. Here it is. You said you want to get a picture with it?
Yeah, just a
Okay, cool.
little goofy picture.
Goofy picture.
Yeah.
Sounds good. How'd the picture turn out?
I like it.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Alright. Protect park resources, pets, bicycles, vehicles, and overnight use is prohibited. Obviously on the trail. We can drive our car to the parking lot.
Yeah.
And as we start, already tons of prickly pear.
Mm-hmm.
I find that so interesting that like they don't grow an arm till 75 to 100. So if you see them with an arm, like those things are old.
Like really?
And then we got one, it looks like up this way, no arms or anything. And even this one right here is probably old.
Oh, yeah, 20 years.
Yeah, because I think I saw like they don't even grow. They don't even grow that
like
much.
6 years or something like
Yeah,
that.
and like an inch in the first like 6 years. So this thing is old already. Look how cool that is. And then I bet you this is a younger one. It's growing a little weird though. But it's probably however the sun is.